Hello, hello. So today we're going to talk about the chapter 7 of the uh, driver's guidebook in Alberta, Canada. Okay, so in this chapter, there are four sections. The first one is proactive driving, and the second is securing your passengers, and the third one is fuel efficiency and helping our environment, and the last one are some traffic laws. Okay, so let's go one by one. So the first one is proactive driving, so which means and you should never assume that someone else will be careful and will always be doing things properly on the road. So you need to be prepared to take actions for the unexpected problems. Okay, so the first point is you need to scan all around your vehicle. So which means and you need to watch in front of your vehicle normally for the urban area, and you need to watch for about 100 meters away, and in a outside the urban area, and that goes to 200 meters away. So this is in front, and also now and then you need to scan around your vehicle by the rear view mirrors in 8 or 10 seconds to be clear for what is happening around you. Okay, so this is the first is scanning, always scanning around your vehicle. And the second is watch for the potential hazard. So there are some things that's fixed, but there are always things are changing around you. So you need to be prepared and to use your own judgment to see what may come to you in the next few seconds. So then you would always be prepared for that and to get an escape route. Okay, so the third one is to have a space cushion. So which means and you need 2 to 4 seconds before you and the other vehicle, so you can have enough time to react. Then the last one is you need to plan ahead. So when you are exit or you are turning the lanes, and you need to be in a right lane well in advance. But what if you miss that? No worries, you can keep driving to the next one. So you will reach to your destination just a bit later. So that's not a big issue. Okay, so and then also there are you need to avoid collisions, because on the road, and you should always try to stay on your own side if it's possible, and you are not allowed to use cell phones. So this includes the cell phones and both cell phones and hand-free cell phones, and any other the electronic devices like a laptop or it's a game player. So this is prohibited, and you also cannot read or do anything else like a personal grooming, so that can distract your attention from driving. Okay, so the second section is securing your passengers, and the first point is the seat belt. So it is required by law and to wear safety belts. So you can be fined if both you and the passenger are in a vehicle driving without safety belts, and if the passenger is over 16 years old. If it's under 16 years old, and you will be fined. And also the other one is a baby safety seats. So there are four stages. The first is from the infant, from the 0 years old until you are 10 kilos bigger. So you are required to use rear view baby seat, a safety seat, and from 10 to 18 kilograms, and you can change it from the reverse to the front face, the seat belt, the safety seat. And after that, before the kids is under 1.45 meters tall, and you are required to equipped with a booster seat. That can be a booster seat can be a full all way protected, or it's just a seat That's depend on if your car is already equipped with a proper head restraint. Okay, so this is securing your passenger. And the third section is fuel and which means the fuel efficiency and also helping our environment. So generally speaking, and if you are buying a smaller car and you drive steady and you have your car well maintained, the engine's turning properly, so this will save the fuel a lot. And there are also some other points and tips that can also save the fuel. But just now, these three things are what I mentioned. They are the major ones. For other things, and you can just read the guidebook, driver's guidebook. Okay, so there's another important section is for the fueling safety. So which means what you should not do when you are filling your vehicle in a gas station. So the first is you cannot smoke and use and have any like the sparks in a gas station, and you cannot use the cell phones, and you need to turn off your engine. And if you're driving an RV or you're having a trailer, the pilot lights need also to be turned off, because this can ignite sparks, which can cause explosion. That can be very dangerous. And also, when you are fueling the gas, and you should never let a children to do it. And when you are doing that, and you need to always put your hand on a trigger or on a pedal, and you should not move around when you are filling the gasoline, because this can generate the static electricity. Okay, so the last is for if you are filling extra containers or tanks of the gasoline and take it home, so you need to always put it on the ground, which will discharge the static electricity. Okay, so I think that's all for the first three sections. The last one, there are some traffic laws need to be remembered. So the first one is you cannot tow anyone or any bicycles or motorcycles or even mopeds, I suppose. So this is against the law, and you cannot ride on you cannot let anyone in a trailer and while you are towing. And the third one is you cannot let a children under 14 years old to drive a tractor or the self-prompt equipment on the highway. And then if your load is extended for more than 1.5 meters out of your vehicle, and you need to attach a red flag at the end at the daytime, and a red light at the end for the evening time, nighttime. So the flag should be bigger than 30 centimeters at any size. Okay. So, and then there are quiet hours, which is from 10, usually it's from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And you need to drive in a proper way, in a quiet way, not disturb the residents. And you can be found guilty for careless driving and not pay attention to others. Okay, so on the highway, and you are never allowed to ride on two lanes at the same time, unless the situation is not make it impossible or impractical to keep in one lane. Okay, so while you are driving, and you should not always let anyone that is being outside of your vehicle. I think that's all. That's all the 4 sections of the chapter 7. So thank you for watching, and next time we will talk about the chapter 8. Bye.